Heartland Season 19 is racing toward its emotional finish, and Episode 10 is shaping up to deliver one of the most intense moments Amy has faced since losing Ty. The trailer already hints at danger, heartbreak, and a turning point that could change her life again. Before we dive into what is coming, we need to look at the events that pushed everyone to this point, because Episode 9 set the stage for a finale filled with tension and unexpected emotion. The episode opened with a moment fans have been waiting for. Peter brought Georgie home for a short visit while she was in town for a show, and seeing her again felt like reconnecting with someone we had missed for far too long. The moment she stepped into the house, it was clear that something was weighing on her. Everyone quickly learned that she and Quinn had broken up. It was surprising, but at the same time, it made sense. They are both young, chasing different dreams, and life often pulls people in new directions. Georgie tried to stay calm and confident. She said she ended things herself and that it did not hurt as much as people assumed. But the truth slowly surfaced as she settled into the Dude Ranch. First, Peter sat with her, then Katie joined in. With each quiet moment, Georgie began revealing how much the breakup had affected her. She had been pretending she was strong, but inside, she was carrying more pain than she wanted to admit. Quinn had not handled the breakup well either. Knowing that only made the weight heavier for her, this whole situation gave Peter a chance to surprise everyone. He had been listening to relationship podcasts and suddenly saw himself as an expert on love and heartbreak. It felt funny and unexpected, but in a warm way. He started giving advice to Georgie, offering support to Katie, and somehow became the person people went to when they needed clarity. It was one of those charming Heartland moments that shows how characters grow in the most unexpected ways. While the emotional side of the ranch was unfolding, something far more serious was happening at the same time. Lou and Jack stayed focused on stopping the rustlers who had been stealing cattle. They found tire tracks in the previous episode, so they set up a trail camera at the gate. Lou was proud that she could even monitor it from her phone, and she shared the details with Gracie. That is when we learned that Price had also lost cattle. But early the next morning, everything got worse. Lou discovered that the rustlers had disabled the camera and stolen even more animals. That was the turning point. Lou and Jack moved the cameras so they would face each other and eliminate any blind spots. Even with the cameras in place, Jack could not sit still. He went out at night with his gun to stand watch on his own terms. Lou eventually figured out what he was doing. She stepped outside and found him keeping guard, and they ended up talking about how they would meet Garland and Crown's beef demands when their herd kept shrinking. As they talked, Jack suddenly heard something. Both of them ran toward the noise and caught someone cutting the fence. It turned out to be Wes, though Jack did not recognize him at first. Another rustler appeared out of nowhere, knocked Jack down, and both men escaped. The good news was that Lou managed to get a license plate before they fled. When an officer arrived, he promised to confront the suspects, but he got called away immediately. He also refused to tell Jack who the plate belonged to, which made everything even more frustrating. Luckily, Lisa's private investigator had no trouble identifying the owners. By the end of the episode, Jack, Lou, and Nathan were preparing to track down the rustlers themselves. That decision is a major setup for the danger teased in the finale. While all of this was developing, Amy found herself dealing with a complicated emotional challenge involving Gracie's horse. Gracie arrived to talk to Lou about the stolen cattle and spotted Amy working with the horse in the field. She did not seem enthusiastic about the training continuing, but Amy explained that the horse had made real progress. It would be a mistake to stop. Gracie insisted on helping, but her impatience became clear almost immediately. She tried to halter the horse before Amy believed it was ready. The tension grew fast. Amy suggested taking a break, hoping to reset. The moment before it escalated. During that break, Gracie opened up just enough to mention that she once wanted to be a trainer and that Marion had mentored her when she was younger. That comment caught Amy's attention and set the stage for a deeper discovery. Later, Amy and Lindy dug through Marion's old journals. When Nathan returned from his competition, he confirmed that Marion had indeed worked with Gracie, but he had been too young to remember the details. He also mentioned that Tanner wanted him to buy an island ranch he was selling. The details seemed random, but it felt like something important that would matter later. After Nathan left, Amy and Lindy continued reading the journals. That is when Amy found something shocking. There was a story about Gracie losing her temper years ago and using a whip on a horse. It explained a lot about Gracie's attitude and her guarded behavior. When Gracie returned, Amy brought it up gently. Gracie admitted it was true, and she shared that she had always believed Marian told everyone about the incident. She assumed that people avoided her because they knew what happened. Amy told her the truth. Marian had never told anyone. Instead, Marian had blamed herself for not supporting Gracie properly. That moment broke through Gracie's walls. She nearly took her horse and left, but Amy convinced her to stay. They started fresh, and this time the training finally clicked. It was the first time Gracie truly relaxed and allowed herself to trust again. Meanwhile, the teenage storyline added a different kind of energy. The dynamic between Dax, Katie, and River brought youthful drama that might feel messy, but also lively. Katie and River were supposed to practice their flag routine, but River and Dax could not stop noticing each other in a new way. Katie was not happy about it at all. Then Dex's old friend appeared. This was the person responsible for the accident that ended Dex's hockey dreams. Dex refused to forgive him. Later, the same friend showed up at the ranch. Dex lost control and threw a punch. Jack fired him again. Katie reached her breaking point. She saw Dex as too much drama, but River reminded her that Dex deserved compassion because he had gone through more than most people realized. Eventually, Katie admitted to herself that she was frustrated because she actually liked Dex. She tried to apologize, but the moment did not go as smoothly as she hoped. At the end of the episode, Jack, Lou, and Nathan officially rode out to find the Rustlers. This mission is the core of the upcoming finale. Rumors suggest that Nathan will be injured during the pursuit. If that happens, Amy will once again face the fear of losing someone she loves deeply. The trailer strongly hints at a moment where danger pushes Amy to confront her heart with complete honesty. And everything points to Nathan proposing after they survive the ordeal together. The stage is set for an emotional ending, a mix of danger, love, and the kind of turning point Heartland is known for. Fans are waiting to see how Amy will handle the fear that once changed her life forever, and whether this time something beautiful will come out of that fear.